Hello, everyone. We are very happy to have you here with the one of the youth ambassadors for UNESCO Center for Peace in Colombia, Santiago Guzmán, and most of all, dear friend of mine, Santiago. We are very happy to have you here. Hope for you to enjoy the interview, and most of all, for our delegates to get to know you a little bit better. So, first of all, Santiago. Um, we know that you've been working for how many years you've been working with UNESCO Center for Peace?
Well, hello first to all the delegates here, all to all observers in this short interview. I'm really happy to be here. I've been working with UNESCO Center for Peace since 2017, but I participated in the summer camp in 2016 as delegate.
Congratulations! And you are one of the people backstage that makes this summer program to really like actually be made, and we are all grateful for the work that you're doing. And now, Santi, I think that one question that it's I think that there's a really beautiful story behind how each one of us got to know UNESCO Center for Peace, and I I would love for you to share that story with our delegates.
Okay, it's a pretty long story, but I am going to make it kind of short. It's really curious how I get to UNESCO Center for Peace because actually I didn't was looking for that summer camp or anything like this. In 2015, I won my first prize as best delegate in an MUN after 5 years. So I was pretty excited, and I decided to take a risk and go to another city here in Colombia. I'm from Cali, so I decided to move to go to another city just for an MUN. I went to Medellin, and I participated in Cosmon, that is MUN in Medellin. In that MUN, I did pretty bad. I got sick, and well, I didn't had a good participation at MUN, but going out of the MUN each day, I saw a stand of UNESCO Center for Peace giving scholarships for studying in the US in about 5, 6 universities. It was a scholarship of $10,000, but it's okay. That's something. I mean, that's not a whole scholarship, but it's something I can work on. I can look for scholarships. So I'm going to do it. So I signed up for that scholarship. After 1 month, I received I received an email that I had to fill the form. I filled the form, and and the last question was graduation date. I put June 2018, and it was 2015. I mean, I was 3 years, 3 years more, and I graduated. But I still put it. 5 minutes after that, I received an email from the global projects director of UNESCO Center for Peace that it was Anastasia Campion at the time, saying me that why I put that date. And I say because I graduated in 2018. She was kind of confused because that scholarship was supposed just to be for 2015 senior class students, and I didn't care about it. I just hung up and I said, yeah, I'd say I don't think because I'm done graduating at this year. I will have to waste this opportunity, maybe win a scholarship or something. I think that caught her attention, and she decided to still put me in the scholarship program, but under one condition. I had to report to her each 3 months or each month according to my activities regarding notes, regarding grades, regarding social projects, MUNs, trips, everything, 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 everything. So after 1 year of giving reports each 3 months, about the month of May, I received an email after my last report. I received an email of invitation of UNESCO Center for Peace Summer Camp. I was okay. What is this? Where is this? How much it cost? How much will I have to pay? Is this real? I mean, this is real. Actually, I tried to look. asked my aunt that is in the United States to look up for the bank account of UNESCO Center for Peace if it was real because Latin people we don't trust these things. We don't trust these
Yeah.
opportunities. We don't like to take that risk with a huge amount of money. Or even with $10, we don't risk it if we don't think it's real.
Yes, same
Um,
here like that.
yeah, but we Latin people we're like string poles, or we risk it all, or we don't risk anything. That's all.
Yes.
But okay, so I decided to go to summer camp. I had a small trouble at the airport because I had some few vacations first in Miami, and then I went to Washington to the airport of Dulles. So I arrived to national arrivals, no international, and they were expecting me international. So I got lost in the airport alone with no phone, no signal, not everything, no Wi-Fi, nothing for about 6 hours. After 6 hours, I found my group. I found the UNESCO Center for facilitators. They were in the international arrivals, and I met a lot of people. We were the last group that arrived to the summer camp. So uh, since the first moment I arrived to Hood College, I found myself in the happiest place on earth for me, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the organization. I really enjoyed the camp. I enjoyed the trips. I enjoyed everything. And when I came back, I keep with my scholarship. I think I keep sending emails about for 2 3 months. And after the third email, I didn't have any response or received or something. I got worried. So I contact directly Guy Joken. I found him in Facebook. I text him via Messenger because he didn't answer my emails neither. And I don't know how or why. Still up to today, I don't know why he answered me. Yes, Santiago. I know you. I know your case. Let's have some interviews the next following months, and we'll decide. I was like, we'll decide what exactly. So that was like in November, and in January of 2017, I got my last interview,
Yes.
and he told me, Guy Jochen told me, "Hey, would like to be youth ambassador?" I was like, "What?" But this wasn't for the scholarship. And he told me, "Yeah, don't worry about that. Do you want to be our youth ambassador in Colombia?" I was, well, yes, what I have to do. And since that moment till now, I've been youth ambassador in Colombia, having a lot of work with Guy Jochen that it's really amazing. And that's pretty much my story, how I get to UNESCO Center for Peace and how I got youth ambassador title.
That's amazing. It's like what I love about our stories is that we never expected what was coming, but in the end, it was all worth it. And I am so happy that you got to that Model UN and that you were out of your comfort zone, and now you, future doctor and youth ambassador for UNESCO Center for Peace.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you, really.
No,
Well, since then I think it's been a lot of challenging activities we have made. I mean, this virtual summer camp was something they called us crazy for doing it. Well, here we are in the last day session of the MUN, and tomorrow we have the closing ceremony of an amazing event. Thanks to you, thanks to Jorge, thanks to Guy, thanks to everyone part of the team.
yes. Yes, and like I also something that I love about UNESCO Center for Peace is that it's like it's not just a model, it's not just like STEM program. Like you're really part of a family, and we made a message to the delegates in which we told them like UNESCO Center for Peace has the ability to change your life, and you literally wrote, and we are the living proof of that.
Yes, it's exactly that. And the most beautiful thing is that what I have noticed since I came back to Colombia from the summer camp of 2016 is that people are not selfish with this experience. What I mean with that is that when I came back, I told to my friends, I told to Guido. I told my teachers, and they started spreading the word. And 2017, we were 10 Colombians. 2018, 32. 2019, 27. And well, we planned for this for 2020, 54 students, and we keep growing and keep growing, keep growing. Not just Colombia, every single corner country of the world still is doing that because they spread the word and we don't have to tell them to do it. Because I know we say and people think it's actually marketing, but it's not. Okay, it is, but it's true that UNESCO Center for Peace summer camp is a life changing experience.
Yeah,
We
literally.
are not we are not, what can I say, we are not the biggest event on earth. We are not the only event that does this, but as my friends participate in our summer camps, and when I share my experience and when they participate in this one, they keep choosing UNESCO Center for Peace because it's different. It's not something we can explain on an interview, or it's not something we can explain a promotional video. It's something you have to live because there is no other way to say that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And also the fact that, as you're saying, like since 2016, there's a very good reason why you're still coming back and why you invest your work on the organization. So yeah, very much agree with you. And I would also like to know something. I know that even for our delegates, even though it is digital, being in the summer camp for them has been something out of their comfort zone. And I would recall that it was you were also out of your comfort zone when you went in 2016. So could you please tell us why do you think it is important for us to be uncomfortable being uncomfortable?
It's actually, in my case, it was really, really because I got there with a whole new mentality, with a whole new idea of what I was going to do in that summer camp. Let me explain it for the delegates and take this as a life advice. When you enter university, when you change school, when you go to a new event by yourself, or you go in a group, the first thing you have to do is split from your group and know new people. Sometimes, and I'm talking general, sometimes we feel uh, we feel the pressure of the society that they expect something from us, something to be. They expect some attitudes, some values, some everything that they might not be as how I am myself. So I'm going to put my example. When I was here in Colombia in my school, I love my school and I love my classmates, I love my friends and everything. But sometimes I feel like the pressure from them for expecting me to do something to be someone that I wasn't. In many things. I mean, I never was good in soccer, but I love soccer. I never was good in mathematics, but they expect me to be the first one. And things like that. Stupid examples, but sorry for the word, but this is the word.
Absolutely.
But when you get to UNESCO Center for Summer Camp, or when you get to any kind of event that you are by yourself, you're new to them and they are new to you. You have that small chance of being exactly who you are and how do you want to be. So if you uh, like be ashamed of yourself of who you really are or where you come from or anything, you're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to be yourself, and you're not going to reach more away from your limits. You're just going to stay in your small box. That's not the idea. So it's really good to be out of your comfort zone, out of your little bubble, out of your box, however you call it, because you have a new opportunity to change yourself into a better person. You can improve yourself when you put yourself into obstacles, into challenging activities, into challenging events, into challenging situations. So after I after I came back, after Gil came back, after you came back, After every single delegate that took this summer camp with both hands and took advantage of this opportunity, they came different, and they came with a different mentality about MUNs, about Mexicans, about Colombians, about Kenyans, Cameroonians, Russians, Chinese, Japanese, all the way around. Because you're going to new people you're never going to meet in your life, and they are going to know you that they were not going to they were meant not to see you every in any other event, just this one. So that's my advice. Just be yourself and take the opportunity to prove and to be yourself in events that they don't know you and the way where you're new, new school, new university, new MUN, new trips, new country, anything.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I used to say, like I was my best self at the summer program because, like, like someone does not like me in the summer program, I just go away, and I like very much being with someone, I stay with them. So, like, just one silly example, but also for them to remember that they can also take advantage of knowing that other part of themselves and getting back to their countries and putting it into practice into what was originally their comfort zone. So, yeah, very good advice. And now, reaching the end uh, of our interview, um, many I, I told the delegates that the prize is not the main objective, and that many of them had been asking, I want to be youth ambassador and I want to be working with UNESCO Center for Peace. But on that matter, I just would like for you to share with the delegates your n- not your advice, but I know that there's something much more important than having a title as youth ambassador. So I would love to share that with them.
Well, I know that when people know, like when you have a title, people take you as how do you say, like your mentor, or sometimes I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about, let's say, a CEO of a company, a president of a country, a real ambassador at the United Nations representing their country, or things like that. Because when we are young, we want to be like someone else. Being young, we see the people that has achieved everything. I want to see and want to be like them. We want to be millionaires. We want to be inventors like Elon Musk or things like that. But when you start and when you try, we have both extreme poles. So when you try to live the life of someone else, you don't put attention in your life. So you're more depending on the life of another people than your own. When you do that, you lose yourself. In the other side, when you don't have a clear objective of what to do in your life, of what do you want to achieve, you're going to get lost. So try to find the middle point between this. Know what is your main objective, your general objective. I want to be successful in life. To be as Guy Jokin says, to be successful in life doesn't mean to have 11 cars in your garage, to have millions of dollars in your bank account. To be successful is mainly a few things. Be happy of what you're doing, anything you're doing. Serve to the community, and never forget your values or your family. Three
Hmm.
things, three simple things. You accomplish these two things, you're successful in life. No matter what you want to do, that's up to you. I mean, you can say I have some delegate that they can say to me, "Hey, I want to be youth ambassador," and they have the potential to be a real ambassador of their country in the General Assembly, for example. Why are you going to get just with youth ambassador of UNESCO Center when you can achieve something more? So it's good to have an idea of what you want in the future, like who you want to be, but not who you want to be, like who you want to be. No, where do you want to be? What do you want to do?
Yes. Yes,
What
exactly.
what kind of person you want to be in 5 years? How do you see yourself in 10 years? How do you see yourself when you retire from work? Those questions are actually going to change your future because you start thinking towards that and you start making each day counts to achieve that goal.
Yes. Yes, I think like the key thing in here is that you are focusing on things that are not tangible. You cannot touch your values. You you really can't. It's something that you need to develop, that needs work, needs patience, but overall that needs your attention, that needs time, and it does not come from one day to another. So so thank you, Santiago. I very much appreciate it. You you're you're a person that, like, from seeing you like at the stage and just shining, and now from getting to know you and to really connect with you as friends, I'm really grateful. And uh, I hope for you to enjoy what is the last 2 days of our 2020 summer program for coronavirus, to let us see each other in 2021. Yes, I want to go back to food college desperately.
Please.
Yeah, please, please. All of our delegates are like, "Are we coming back in 2021?" And I am like, "Hopefully, I can't control coronavirus." But yes, thank you very much. I had a blast in this interview, and I hope for you to achieve what is a successful life for you. Thank you very much, Santiago.
You too. Thank you for this space. I'm really happy to have this experience. As you said, I'm more like a backstage guy, but it's really nice to have these spaces. Thank you, really.
No, thanks to you. You deserve a spotlight. Love you, Santiago. Bye.
Thank you, really. Bye.
Bye, everyone.